All right. All right. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. How do I sound, guys? Okay, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Y'all, I gotta apologize. I would have been on earlier, you know, but for some reason this damn thing made me log everything back in for some reason. Like I ain't been using this shit for a year or two. Boy, I tell you, I'm telling y'all, anybody who want to be a content creator, no matter where you do it on, look, it's a lot of work if you ain't got nobody to help you. It's a lot of fucking work. I'm telling you, you know, so, and a lot of us put in a lot of work to bring these shows to y'all, you know, so that's why I'm so adamant about y'all sharing it. That's why I'm so adamant about y'all hitting the thumbs up. And for those of you who's sharing it, you know, I appreciate y'all, you know, and those who are not sharing it, hopefully you will get into habit of sharing it so we can bring more people in and let people come in and listen to this good content that I bring y'all. All right. So, as a matter of fact, speaking of sharing, let me do something real quick. Can everybody hear it? Oh, y'all can hear me because y'all respond. Okay. Let me do another share real quick. I'm finna get some shout outs in a minute. I see. Nah, I give y'all shout outs when I go live. All right. So at least that went through. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorns Show, live via YouTube. As always, let's get it. All right. Good evening to everybody. And for those who's gonna watch the replay later on, who don't get to see it, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this content, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much who all in the building right now for coming and join this nice show that I'm about to bring y'all. Y'all know I give it to you raw and rough. I give it to you so you can feel it. You can feel the emotion when I talk about it. You can feel it, okay? That's the way I give it to you, so you can feel it, all right? Y'all get those thumbs up for you, boy. Let me give some shout outs. We got Fire Goddess always in the building. Darcy Ann, y'all know what? These stories I've been getting lately have been coming straight from Darcy Ann. You know, she's been doing good with keeping me up to date with these stories. So Darcy Ann, salute to you, babe. Thank you so much. Dog Paul in the building. What's going on? The beautiful shape Bell in the building. What's going on? My man brother Sights in the building. My man D in the building. What up, D? My man Noble in the building. He always showing love. He get a chance to do it. And that's all who I see right now. It says we got 12 in the building, but that's okay. That's okay. That's quite all right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me let Instagram know that your boy is live, and we're gonna get on with the show. We're gonna get on with the show. So let me holler at Instagram, let them know that I'm live, and see if we can bring some more people in. You know, Chris Thorns do good content. Alright. Chris Thorns do good content. So there go my man Ralph. Ralph in the building. What's going on, Ralph? What's going on, Ralphie? Ralph is another always show me love when you get a chance to. So hold on. Yo, what's up, good people? This your man Chris Thorns, the host of the Chris Thorns Show via YouTube, Facebook, and everywhere that you see me. I am live right now, as you can see. The topic, A former Baltimore police officer has been charged or indicted for assault charges of the viral video showing him beating the hell out of a citizen. Come join us for this update that I will be giving y'all raw and rough, and hear my commentary. Hope to see y'all there. Click the link. If you can't click the link, always go to YouTube and search the Chris Thorns Show. We love to have you. You see the chat room is lit. We love to have you on here with us. All right, come on down, show your boy some love. All right, peace. Hey Renee. Hey beautiful. Hey beautiful Renee. How you doing, babe? Y'all hit that thumbs up, Chris Thorns. Maybe hit him. Maybe hit him if he tried to stand up. Alright, I got somebody comment on the video. How many of y'all seen the show that I did about Michael Dreska, who they finally brought him up on charges, but the thing is, we don't know if it's going to stick or not. I uploaded on YouTube, and it looked like it's getting some somewhat decent views right now. I got somebody commenting on it right now, and I'm finna respond to him in a minute. All right, let me respond. Let me respond to this person real quick. Hold on. You know what? I don't even know why I just did that. Hold on. I don't even know why I just did that. I could have just did it from my phone. I could have just did it from my phone. Alright, so let's go back over here where y'all are at. What the hell? Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Ask Renee, did you speak back? I didn't see you do it. I didn't see you do it. Did you speak back? But anyway, yeah, how many of y'all seen the show that I did last night? For those y'all on Facebook, I know y'all seen it. But for those who I uploaded on YouTube, if you had a chance, go check it out. What did you think about it? Did you agree what was going on, or did you not agree what was going on? And if you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. It's called Michael Dreska been charged. He's been charged with manslaughter. Now again, here's the thing though. Is the charge gonna stick? Who knows? I think he's gonna get some time. But I don't think he's going to get much time, because I think the stand your ground law still is going to play some part up in it. So he might not get much time for doing what he did. But I do think he's going to get time for what he has done. All right? I think he is going to get... T. Jones said, come in CT. I get no notification, bro. There go my girl, Friday Child. What's up, chick? What's going on? I was just thinking about you today. I ain't seen you in a minute. What's going on? I'm good, S. Renee. Thank you. What's up, Friday Child? Hey, hit that before you leave. Hit that before you leave. All right. So anyway, hold up, ladies. I want to show y'all something real quick. I just got my hair cut today. How I look, ladies? You know, got their head fresh and shiny. You know what I'm saying? Got their face clean cut. How I look, ladies? Do I look handsome? Do I look handsome? Anyway, let's get on with the show, y'all. Let me show y'all what I got. She's like, there you go. Let me show y'all what I got. All right, all right.
Breaking news, a grand jury indicts a Baltimore City police officer caught on camera repeatedly punching a man. Hello, everyone. I'm Vic Carter.
And I'm Denise Cook. Well, that officer resigned from the force. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live at the city state's attorney's office with the penalty that former officer faces. Mike?
Vic and Denise, it is rare for an officer to be charged. The first-degree assault charge carries a maximum of 25 years in prison. Second-degree assault carries a maximum of 10 years in prison. We have yet to hear from this officer. The state's attorney says the grand jury relied on more evidence than just what the public has seen. Just 3 days after this video surfaced of Baltimore City Police Officer Arthur Williams punching Deshaun McGreer, State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby announced a warrant for Williams' arrest after a grand jury indicted the now former officer.
On first-degree assault, second-degree assault, and misconduct in office.
Officer Arthur Williams.
Williams was lauded as one of the police academy's top graduates in April. He resigned from the force on Sunday. Mosby says she will not charge the second officer seen on the video.
Our preliminary assessment of the available evidence has been that in light of his responsibilities at the scene, there are no criminal charges that are appropriate.
WJZ spoke to McGreer's mother, who said she had trouble contacting her son immediately after the beating and feared the worst.
When I watched the video, and I seen my child laying in a pool of blood, you know, basically coming from his head, I didn't know what was going to happen after that.
She told us she supported charges against former Officer Williams and noted there was a personal beef between him and her son. McGreer's attorney claimed Williams had been harassing him for months before the beating.
I believe he should be charged as anyone else that had personal issues with somebody and chose to deal with them in that manner.
But as in all cases, the defendant in this case is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty.
McGreer suffered a fractured jaw and injuries to his ribs. His mom says he is now out of the hospital. And that second officer has been placed on administrative duties. Again, he will not be charged. Live at the state's attorney's office, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
I'm shocked about the second guy. I'm shocked. Darcy, you just got your answer. I'm shocked. I thought the second guy would be in trouble too, but he didn't. He didn't get in trouble. Now, I'm amazed by that. I am, but they are saying he's on administrative duty. But I could have, wow. You know what? I thought the second car was going to be in trouble. I did. I must have been wrong. Wow, I was dead wrong. Darcy, you just got your answer right there. Wow, that's shocking. That is shocking. That's shocking. Wow, that's fucking shocking. It is. But I guess given what took place, I guess he didn't really have nothing to do with it, you know. But I guess I'm looking at it just like Darcy was looking at it, you know. I don't know. He wasn't stepping in to intervene. But then again, the way the fight was going, if he did try to step in and intervene, you know, how much could he really do anything? Because they was out there, man, scrapping. They were scrapping, you know. Wow, this fucking amazing. This is amazing. That's amazing. But now, for those of you who asked the question when I did the first show with the Baltimore Police Department, y'all say, can they arrest cops? You just got your answer. A cop can have a warrant out on him and her as well. All right, they can have a warrant out on each other as well. So now you just got your answer on that. You understand? So my man Nova tweeted out. All right, cool. Appreciate that, Nova. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. He tweeted out the show. Man, wow. I'm shocked on that, y'all, for real. I'm shocked. I'm shocked as fuck. I'm shocked down because I'm like you, Darcy. You kept saying, I wonder what's going to happen to him, but nothing. Damn. Nothing whatsoever. Getting a pat. Still getting paid is just like getting a pat on the back. Well, you know what? I can understand when you say that. I can understand when you say that. But here's the thing, though. You know, at least the guy who did the assault, he's not getting paid. He's gone. So, but the other guy who was involved, I mean, like I said, the only way I can understand why he's not getting in trouble is because he didn't have hands on what was going on. But now what's concerned me, again, what concerned me on one hand is, you know, it's like he didn't do nothing to break it up. But then on the other hand, you know, what could he really have done to try to break it up? Because that man was heated. He was heated. Then, you know, if he tried to break it up, he probably would have decked him one. Like we said back in the old school days, if Shay in the building, you know how we said in the middle, he probably would have decked him one. You know? So, man, but still though, that's freaking amazing. That's fucking amazing. Wow. That is fucking amazing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Oh, cool. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Wow. All right. Fucking amazing. Just fucking amazing. All right, so I think he was trying to save his own ass. He knew someone was probably recording and decided. Maybe he was. So, of course, y'all know I got an article, and we're going to read what the article says. All right, here's what the article says. It says, Baltimore police officer charged with assault. Get this, y'all. Get this. He's pleading not guilty. He's pleading not guilty. His attorney says video doesn't tell the full story. Now, I'm going to pause right there for a minute because y'all know when I talked to Officer Faulkner the other day and I brought that to his attention, I asked him, I said, is it more to the story than what is being told to the public? And y'all heard what he said. He said, you know, it's always more to the story, you know, but it just, you know, what they choose to put out. So, again, the attorney is saying that the video is not telling the full story. Now, to be honest, I agree with that. I agree. When I critique videos or when we watch videos, period, one thing that I always say is we don't know what happened in the beginning of the video. We see how the video plays out, but we never know what happens in the beginning of the video. So it's kind of hard to say what happened in the beginning unless we see the beginning or somebody holler out what happened in the beginning. So on that part, I would have to agree, you know, that the video doesn't tell the whole story. Brother Sight said, unfortunately, Baltimore has a bad rep for issues. Apparently they do. Darcy said, Baltimore PD has body cam, so where's the body cam? Absolutely. Friday Chair said, I can believe that. Yes, I can believe that too. But let's continue. Let's continue. All right. It says, the Baltimore police officer who was captured on a viral video last week punching a man repeatedly in the encounter pleaded not guilty Wednesday to assault and misconduct. Arthur Williams, 25 years old, was indicted on Tuesday and turned himself in that evening. He has resigned from the force. Williams was led into Baltimore Circuit Court on Wednesday wearing a yellow jumpsuit and shackles. Ooh, wow. He attacked a citizen without justification. Assistant State's Attorney Stacey Ann Llewellyn told Judge Charles Peters she asked that Williams remain jailed until his trial. Llewellyn said the officer was a threat to the community. In what way, Peter asks. You have a gentleman here who has no criminal record. You have a gentleman here who has no criminal record. Williams' attorney said his client was an upstanding citizen, a Marine sergeant, okay, a young husband and father, a man who cared for his disabled mother. So let me pause right there for a minute. Now, those some good credentials. Those some damn good credentials. But I need the public to understand, or y'all who watching right now to understand. Just because you got all this good shit going on, don't mean you got a dark and crooked side, all right? Have you heard of the term that you never got caught for doing your dirty deeds? Have you ever heard that terms? You know, now, I'm not saying a brother been doing dirty deeds, but you know, I mean, all these credentials, yes, it is good, but it does not mean that you got demons that's hidden. Perfect example, Training Day. Lonzo, Denzel Washington character. He had a outstanding police force record, but it went under the radar to the good cops. But the bad cops and the wise men, who are also cops as well, knew of Lonzo's dirty deeds. All right, so they had Lonzo back to where he would never get caught, to where he'd never go to jail until Lonzo fucked around and beat the fuck out of a Russian. And the Russians say they want their fucking money or it's death, or it's off with his head. And of course, y'all know how at the end of the movie, he didn't have the money, so it was off with his head. And y'all heard what it got two endings to it. I think one of the endings you hear the radio or the news saying that, you know, he had all these outstanding credentials as an officer. He was a damn good officer. But a lot of them didn't know what he was doing in the shadows, though. So the same thing goes with him. Now, let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying he did any of this. But just because you had good credentials, does not mean you have a dark side. And that goes for me, all y'all in the chat room, everybody who watching later on, anything. That does not mean that we have a dark side, all right? It does not mean that we do not have a dark side. So, you know, hey, Brother Sice said, it takes a wolf to catch a wolf. Dude took that quote seriously. Yep. Darcy said, Friday the Child, they had interaction before this incident. Okay, I got to see what Friday the Child said. Fire God said, sure did, Sice. And Darcy said, exactly, Chris. All right. Let me see how many thumbs they got. Remember, because we got people coming in back and forth. All right. So whoever hit that thumbs up, you know what I'm saying? You rock with your boy. Bring some more people in. You know what I'm saying? We got 15 in the building, what it says. So let's continue. We strongly disagree with the characterization that this was an unprovoked incident, Attorney Thomas Mernick Jr. told the judge. Peters ordered Williams' release, but said he may not possess a gun or contact the alleged victim. Peters ordered Williams. So apparently he's been released, but he has no possession of a gun, and he is not to have no contact with the guy who he beat the holy hell out of. You know, I don't know why he would try to contact him anyway after what he did. Why would he try to contact him? But, you know, so apparently Williams is released right now. All right. The cell phone footage of the encounter Saturday has circulated widely online. It shows, hey, La Green. It shows an officer confronting a man on the street. The man shouts in the officer's face and smacks the officer's hand off his chest. I want y'all to listen to what I just said. Listen to what I just said. Hold up. Listen to what I just said. It shows a police officer confronting a man on the street. The man shouts in the officer's face and smacks the officer's hand off his chest. So, listen to that now. So, if the officer had his hand on the man's chest, then wouldn't they make the officer the aggressor? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Listen to what I just read. Does that make him the aggressor? That he had his hands on him, and the man slapped his hand off his chest. Now I need Officer Faulkner again. I need him again on this one, him or Josh. I need them again on this one, because that's a good question. If the cop got his hand on the citizen, and I guess to say the citizen haven't done anything, because I'm not reading an article where the citizen done anything. Does that make the officer the aggressor? So let's just hope. Hey, Lane, how you doing? What a D still in the building. Something to think about. Something to think about. So if that is the case, then shouldn't all this be thrown out the window? By this article, it's saying the police had his hands on him. Things that make you go, Let me see what y'all saying up here. D said, I've lost more jobs because customers don't like how I said something. Oh, D. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even want to start on it, bro. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. D said, these cops can shoot someone in the back of the head and still keep their job. I don't know if I too much agree with you on that one. You know. Good question. Good. Dr. said, can I call Charles or Josh? Let me see. Let me see. That's a good question, Dawson. Let me see if I can get him. What up, Deshaun? What the business? I don't know if he at work or not, but let me see if I can call him. Hold on. Okay, his voicemail has not been set up yet, but let me send him a message. He might be at work, y'all, but let me try to send him a message, tell him that I'm live, and see what happens from there. All right, I just sent him a message, so I'm gonna see if he gonna respond if he's not working. As a matter of fact, let me hit up Josh while I'm at it too. Okay, Officer Faulkner said cool. All right, so I guess he's gonna call. All right, thank you, Darcy. Thank you. Hey, Clovis, what's going on? Thank you, Darcy. Thank you for asking me to do that. So he just said cool. I'm gonna wait till he call. Where's La Green? Okay, y'all, I done missed some of y'all messages. I gotta make y'all messages show because it's hiding y'all messages. So I gotta make some of your messages show. All right, look like I got them all just so far. Where's La Green? There she go. Dream on, dream away. I think I'm gonna have to stay. I just want to ask anyone watching the... All right, so while waiting on Officer Faulkner, somebody say Flawed. Oh, there you go. Hey, Flawed, what's going on? She said, what I walk into it? You walk into dream on, dream away. I think I'm gonna have to stay. My man, Mac Thomas in the building. What up, bruh? What's going on? All right, while I'm waiting on Officer Faulkner, or maybe he waiting on me to call him. Hold on. Let me see. Officer Faulkner. Brother Faulkner. Can you hear me? What's going on, brother? Hold on. I'm going to put you on live. Hold on. Can you hear me, bro? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks so much for answering the call, man. We had some people in the audience ask me, could I get either you or Josh on the phone? But before we get into it, man, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm starving for a problem, you know.
There you go. My man, there you go. There you go. All right, Brother Charles, we got a question. I got a question, and like I said, and we want the audience to hear this too as well. So let me turn you up. So I'm reading the update of the Baltimore police guy, and if I disturbed you, man, I'm sorry. I should have texted you first if I disturbed you. My bad. I apologize.
I'm free.
Okay. So check this out. I'm reading the article, and he's pleading not guilty, and his attorney is saying that, you know, the video doesn't show everything, and which I do agree with that. You know, just like me, you talked the other day when I asked you, is there another side? You was like, you know, there's always another side, and I totally agree with you on that one. But I read something in this article, and we need you to answer this by you being a cop yourself. So check it out. Where was we at? All right. It says that the cell phone footage of the encounter Saturday has circulated widely online. It shows a police officer confronting a man on the street. The man shouts in the officer's face and smacks the officer's hand off his chest. Then the officer begins throwing punches with both fists. Now here's my question. If the citizen didn't do anything and the cop had his hand on him, does that make the cop the aggressor?
If the citizen didn't do anything, you see, I'm gonna be frank with you for a minute.
Okay.
I looked at the video, and the way the guy slapped, I've been in situations where the guy slapped my hand. Yeah, you got to check for that. You got a receipt for that.
Okay.
I live by a rule. Don't touch me, I don't touch you. You touch me, I'm going to touch you.
Mm-hmm.
Because number one, that's just disrespect, and you assaulted me.
Okay.
And I'm a big believer there. Respect is given and it's earned.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Two-way street.
Absolutely.
The way that guy, because from what I'm hearing, these guys had a prior incident, meaning where the cop had to arrest him.
Okay.
And when he told him, and he leaves his hand out, which he does, what every other cop does, your hands are out because number one, you want to create space.
Okay.
That's comfortable to you, and that's comfortable to whoever you speak to. Not everybody you speak to on the street is a suspect. Let's just get that out the way.
Okay.
Especially when it starts to get a little heated, you want to create space and like, oh, what's going on? And the dude slaps his hand. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to strike you back because, hey, fair, Claire.
Okay. Now, I want y'all to hear what he's saying. Y'all. He said that, if I correct me if I'm wrong, that the officer may have had his hand out, you know, to create space between him and the guy because whatever was going on, it started to get heated. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's what he said. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead, continue.
So, if he had a prior engagement with the guy, whether arresting or other altercations, don't quote me on that because I haven't actually seen the record if the guy actually arrested him, but obviously they said they had if there was an arrest or there was an altercation, hey, the guy came up hostile. And from what I'm getting told, the guy was being asked for his ID for a field interview, or FI for short.
Okay.
So the guy's getting hostile, which is not out of the ordinary. You're used to it. Like I said before in the prior show, did the guy get too emotional? Yeah. The officer got too emotional and wrapped in it.
Okay.
Now, when he hit you in your arm, did you have all right to strikes where you go totally, you know, UFC and kind of go ground and pound? That's a bit much.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
One or two, maybe three at the most. He gets the point. Don't do that again, even though you're going to get arrested for assaulting police. Because you putting your hands on me was uncalled for, especially if I'm just putting my hands out to create space because you're coming forward towards me. And I've seen somebody say, well, he was against the metal gate.
Yeah, I definitely read that to you. Yeah, I definitely read that. Go ahead.
What? guess what? If you know anything about walls or anything, you have enough inertia to push off of that. So guess what? If I'm creating space, what I'm supposed to be doing, because number one, you always go to a gun call, because there are people who grab shit off your gun belt. It happened to me. They tried, and I had to do what I had to do. Now, are there ways, because I'm not going to money on the quarterback totally, that could have been alleviated? Maybe yes, maybe no. But there are some situations where you don't have time to de-escalate. You're going to go from 1 to 100. Especially when there's already, as you see in the video, already aggression up to 100.
Right. So, Officer Faulkner, let me ask you this, man. So, again, like, I agree with what they're saying, that the video doesn't tell everything. Could it be a possibility that maybe the guy was walking towards the officer and that's why his hands was out? That's why his hand was out, trying to create space. And the reason I'm asking, because I work with people with special needs. And I remember one time that Darcy, I think he see your question. I think he watching the chat. I remember one time he was trying to walk up to the officer and talk to him. You know, I don't think he trying to do no harm to the officer. And the officer took his butt end of the flashlight and said, "Hold up, back up." And he touched him with the butt of the flashlight, said, "Hold up, back up, back up." And I had to tell him, I said, "Hey man, you do not walk up on a cop. Back your butt up, man. Because if something happened to you, they gonna look at me like, where was you at? And I ain't got time for this shit. Back up, dude."
It's nothing wrong with checking. It's just like a check. If I carry what's called a neckband thing, which is like Baltimore basically created the modern nightstick, which is called the S-band thing. Well, we got it on a strap and a swivel. And it's nothing wrong with me taking that nightstick saying, whoa, back up, man, back up. Even if I just poke you, not enough to break the bone, just a tap. Hey, back up, man, just back up.
Right.
Calm down. That's just natural human reaction.
I got you.
But to answer the question, that what is it, Darcy and
Darcy and actually,
can you please ask Officer Charles what does the psychological evaluation of officers consist of prior to hiring, and how often psychological exams are being after being hired?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. I like that one.
See, you gotta understand something. I am a war vet of the Iraq War for 18 months. Am I diagnosed with PTSD? Yes. Who the fuck wouldn't? It's a war zone. It depends on how you react to the situation. Are you a functional human being afterwards? That's like saying, after a rape victim gets raped, are they still going to be functional? Some are, some aren't. So you could pass a psychological test, but guess what? It's one thing to say, hey, I could pass the psychological test, but Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody got a plan until they get hit. You're not going to be the greatest boxer in the world until you get hit. Until you get put in a situation, until you're under fire. See, a lot of people want to talk about psychological evaluation when how many times during the day do we get called when people are going through the worst possible situations of their life?
Right.
And no matter what people say, you absorb that negative energy. Okay? We don't get called because your kids graduated college. Hey, Officer Faulkner, I know you usually getting called for these calls, but you know my son and daughter, one graduated high school, the other graduated college. Well, goddamn, congratulations. Let me go to the store and get you a gift.
Thank you. That's one of the things that I preach too, man. You know, we quit to call y'all when things go down bad, in which I guess that's where to protect and serve. comes in there. But now there's an officer that one of my followers hit up. I forget what his name is. They call him Uncle something, but he's a cop that went around cities, different neighborhoods, and was doing stuff for the kids all over. But the media or somebody tried to shut him down. I might got this story wrong. You might know who I'm talking about. But they reached out to him and asked him to come on my show. He responded to her, and and gave him my number, but I haven't got that call yet. So Fire, if you can, probably sometime this week, hit him up again and see when he come on to the show, and get him on the show, because he's a good cop that was doing all this stuff, doing stuff for the neighborhood. And I think we need more cops like that. Plus, there's another cop I want to get on my show, but we can't seem to get him. And I asked Josh, do he have a connection? Damn, where is he at? His name is Officer Sandy Fernandez. What Officer Fernandez did, he saw a little girl in a wheelchair that wanted to dance, but she was dancing, but I guess she wasn't just really having a good time like everybody else was. So this officer took the initiative himself and danced with that little girl. And dude, it was one of the beautiful things that I ever seen. One of the beautiful things I ever seen. That little girl had a good time dancing with that officer. And like I said, we need more officers like that, because y'all are coming under so much scrutiny. Hey, what's up? You made it, SG. You made it. What's up? Cause y'all cops, everybody shout out SGD Sparky. They were just coming on my last video, and I told them to come over, and they did. Thank you. Hey, no problem. No problem. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you. Thank you. Make sure you sub to the channel and hit that thumbs up. Yeah, and like I said, man, y'all coming under so much scrutiny, man, that y'all good cops are getting overlooked. Y'all getting overlooked, But go ahead, brother. You finna say something. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
It's not the fact that there aren't bad cops. There are some bad apples in a bunch. Just like not all black people are thugs and baby mamas, and there very few of us actually are. We're pretty much productive citizens. Hell, we fought for this country just as hard, if not harder, than the motherfuckers who were in control of it. Okay? We fought for our freedom. From Civil War, Lincoln didn't free us. We freed Lincoln. Let's get the shit straight. The Revolutionary War, the first motherfucker to die for this country and armed conflict and protecting it was a black man. Black men fought for this country in World War II, where we were second-class citizens, freeing people in their oppression, when the people we freed actually funded our oppression. So guess what? There are bad apples, which are very few, and there are good apples. See, the problem is because we live in the media, and the media is part of what? And what's the first stanza of war? Is propaganda.
Yes.
And propaganda is more powerful than an atomic bomb.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And what happens with it is there are times people don't see cops. For example, I had to witness a man while playing basketball at a recreational center watch his father die from a heart attack. And I'm a big believer, if the city was not closing down firehouses at that time, there was a damn good chance that father may have lived. But unfortunately, I don't know if it was this time or not, the guy was irate in the emergency room. He literally played basketball with his goddamn father and watched him die. Do you know what I did to that guy? I actually hugged him, sat on the curb while he's crying on my shoulder.
Wow.
And there was a citizen who told me, yo, I have a greater respect for police. I've never seen a cop do that. I said, I'm a goddamn human being first.
Thank you. Listen to what you just said. Listen to what you said. They said they never seen a cop do that before. That's because for some reason we don't look for that. We look for the bad. And that's why you got people holler out top about I don't.
We look for the negative, man.
Yeah, right. You look.
I'm so tired of people. I know I speak about the black race a lot because obviously I'm black. But as people, how can I turn my back on a suffering person? I don't believe in stop snitching. I believe in it takes a village to raise a child. Your children are my children, regardless of what the fuck happened. I am emotionally, physically, spiritually, physically invested as anybody else. Because guess what? I have an 11-year-old son. If he's in trouble, I want somebody to have compassion in his heart. If I can't make it there, if I'm not there to protect and help him, to comfort him. We got away from our code, the hell of morality, because morality changed as much as some people change underwear. Hopefully we change every day, but if we don't, hopefully it's changed very often.
Thank you. Absolutely. And like
I'm sorry.
No, I'll just repeat what I say. You know, like I said, you know, we don't look for the good in cops. You know, we look for the bad in cops. You know, I mean, it's just something about us, man. It's black people, but it's mainly black people. Let me just say people around the world. But it's a lot with us though, that we take the bad and roll with the bad, and we stay with that negative shit. And that's one reason why I get a lot of people who say they like my shows, because I'm versatile. Yes. You might not like some of the stuff that I say, but tell me that what I show you is not true. Tell me that it's not a trend. But at the same time, right. But at the same time, I still try to find some good in what I see. Because I do believe people do make mistakes. They do make mistakes. But I also believe people make mistakes that could be avoided. And I also believe, and I'm sure you agree with me too, brother, one mistake you can make could be the last mistake that you ever made, because it can cost you your life and it can cost you your freedom. You don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. So I would say to you, brother, you and Josh are two good brothers. I could tell when y'all talk, you know, because y'all can speak with the good and the bad and the bitter and the sweet, because you know what? Y'all actually out there in the field feeling this shit. Y'all feeling this shit, man. And I can imagine what y'all going through. I can imagine what y'all going through. You know, I can't say I know what y'all going through because I'm not a cop. I never had to chase nobody. I never had gunfire fired at me. You know, I never had to arrest nobody or got to tackle somebody down to the ground because they high on PCP and all this shit. I never had that shit done. But you and Josh, y'all done been through that shit. Riots. Folks attacking y'all on riots and shit. You know, y'all done been there, bruh. And for that, you know, I salute y'all, man. And then y'all black brothers. Y'all black brothers doing this, man. And then you a vet, man. Salute to you, my guy. Salute to you.
Thank you. And I salute everybody else back. Right. It's an honor and it's a pleasure to do my duty.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I always say. Always look to improve the situation. If we have an issue with the urban community, aka the black community, I don't know why the fuck they just don't say just the black community anymore.
Yeah.
If we have a major catastrophic issue and disconnect with the police department and the black community, I like to preach military science doctrine. If I do not command the land, the sea, and the air, then I must infiltrate the system from which I'm under and take it over as my own. There is no reason why from 17 to 25, black males especially, should monopolize the fire, police department, and the military, because those are skills we need.
Absolutely.
You will turn children who may have grew up dirt poor into the middle class damn near overnight. If you groom these kids into criminal justice classes and psychology and history, you will transform your communities overnight. It goes back into my synopsis of the three things people, and I preach it every time I'm on somebody's podcast. The three things black people do not give a shit about. Black boys, education and being the heroes of your own narratives. You have to start becoming the hero of your narrative. You should take the initiative in wanting to see the change. Become the change you want to see.
Officer Faulkner, as always, brother, I enjoy having you on the show, man. It look like you getting respect every time you come on the show from the audience. But it's even better when I have both of you brothers, you and Josh, on, man. It just make it much more pleasant, you know, to hear both y'all brothers talk about y'all field the operation of what y'all do. But now, since I brought that up, and I'm gonna let you go, man, and I'm gonna talk to the people. I'm gonna talk to the people because it's almost because it's almost time.
Somebody had one last question.
I don't think they did. I didn't see none. I didn't see one. I think somebody was saying. I think somebody was telling you thank you for answering that question, but I don't think nobody asked you a question. I don't think.
I saw Darcy and Charles. One more question, please. Do you think everyone should do a ride along with cops?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not yes, because once you see it from the police officer perspective, it'll change. Every time I've actually conducted ride-along, it changed the perspective of everybody thinking about a cop. If they have, hopefully I'm not taking up too much time.
No, you good. Go ahead.
If your local jurisdiction has an activity course where you get to be a cop for, you know, of course, under very strict and safe, controlled environment, I would say take the ride-alongs and take the training. That way you would know when they give you the false gun, the rubber gun, and you have to be the cop on the scene and how you react. Now you'll see what a lot of police officers have to go through on a day-to-day basis. And hopefully it starts from home where we get to teach our children to respect authority figures and to say hello, because I think sometimes we miss the point of actually being cordial to one another. It's not just police officer to civilian, but it's neighbor to neighbor. I've been baffled why a neighbor's scared to go tell his neighbor, hey, could you turn the music down a little bit? I got to get up there early in the morning. I didn't mean to be a dick or nothing.
Right.
We've gotten away from that.
Right.
But, you know, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you so much, Officer Faulkner. Hey, check this out, man. I want to do a show with you and Josh again, and hopefully we can get more cops. If y'all could, man, I would like to have female cops to get a different perspective, because I'm always talking to the men. Let's get some female cops on, too, if y'all can, and get both sides of the coin, you know, what females have to go through. Because I know sometimes when they arresting a female, you know, I guess it's so far that the men can do, so they request a female to come out there. And, you know, I just want to hear from both sides. If y'all can get, because I remember seeing somebody named Valencia, Josh was telling me about. I think he said she's a lieutenant, you know. And I was like, that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect. But in the meantime, I want to set up a show with you and Josh again, because I got a question to ask you. And don't answer right now. We'll wait till the show when we set up a show. Does calling for the head chief of police or the councilman to step down from your city just because things going bad, do you think they would fix anything or not? So that would be the show I want to do with y'all, because I think they say in Chicago they want the head chief to step down and the mayor or somebody to step down. I guess they feel like they the problem, the reason Chicago having so much shit going on, you know. I don't know if asking them to step down going to solve anything, but since y'all brothers are cops, you know, I would love y'all input on that when next time we do a show. But other than that, though, brother, man, hey, enjoy the rest of your night. Tell Josh you was on the...
I'm glad you told me not to speak, because, man, I was about to soap by.
Yeah, I can't do it now because I ain't got that much time left. Maybe if I was on vacation, man, we could do it all night, man. But we can set a show definitely strictly for that, on y'all thoughts about that, man. And again, man, thank you so much, man. Much love to you, man. Thanks for your service. And tell my man Josh, thanks for his service. And I can't wait to talk to y'all brothers again, man.
Peace and blessings, styling and profiling, and woo!
There you go. You have a good night, brother.
Good night.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Officer Charles Faulkner, officer of the Baltimore Police Department. Always a pleasure to talk to either one of them brothers. You know, they give some good insight. And I'm still trying to work on getting my people, MPD, on the phone. But they said I got to talk to public relations. So I got to get a hold of public relations to talk to them. Cause I'm pretty much sure they can tell y'all some shit about Memphis. They can. And I can't wait to get this show with them. And also, I got a response from Judge Lynn Toller, assistant. Unfortunately, for what they told me, she's booked for the rest of the year. Oh, that hurt my heart because I really want that woman on my show. He emailed me back and said she's booked for the rest of the year. So it won't be happening no time soon. Fuck. It won't be happening no time soon. But however, he did offer, you know, hey, maybe the new year, you know. So I got to respond to him and see how soon is she available, because I would love to do a show with her speaking on relationships. And I think she give good advice on relationships. You know, and I think she'll be a perfect candidate to be on the show and let y'all call in and talk to her. Hey, I probably need to talk to her myself, you know, and I need to ask her, you know, why I don't trust nobody. Why I don't trust nobody. But yeah, so unfortunately this year I won't be getting Judge Lynn Toller on the show. Man, that hurts. That hurts. But however, y'all know me. Y'all know Chris Thorns. You know, I'm gonna keep pushing till I get him. You know, I'm gonna keep pushing. Still trying to get Greg Mathis. Man, I don't know how I'm gonna do that one. I don't know how I'm gonna do that one. It's gonna take a whole lot of work and dedication to get him. Judge O'Brien, I can pretty much call him and let him know ahead of time, and if he got time, I can get him back on the show. And I am gonna get him back on the show. Like I said, I had a couple people asked about what about Judge Jude and Judge Maybelline. You know, I mean, if I can get them, I'll do it. I ain't scared. I'll do it. You know, but Judge Lynn told her I really want her on the show. I did. I really wanted her on the show. You know, so anyway, let me get through this article, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go so I get on out of here. Let me get through this article. So y'all heard what Officer Faulkner said. You know, that right there with him having his hand on his chest, there could have been anything. We just don't know what happened. And just like I told y'all, the guy who I work with special needs, he walked up on a cop one time. And he had to hit him with the butt, not hit him, but he just did this and told him back up because he was walking up on him. And I was telling him, dude, do not walk up on the police while you in my care. Don't you do that shit. I'm not taking the blame for that shit. I'm not. Hell no. Stay your ass behind, bro. Don't you walk up on no damn cop. Don't you walk up on no cop. Alright? Alright. Shit. It said it shows a police officer confronting a man on the street. The man shouts in the officer's face and smacks the officer's hand. Hold on, let me dismiss this. He slaps away his hand. The officer began throwing punches. He said, I got all that, says a voice off camera. The person recording, I got all that, don't worry about it. After the hearing Wednesday, Marinick said the video doesn't tell the full story. William looks very much forward to his day in court. His chance to tell his side, Marinick said the perception that the public has is, I think, a different one from the facts will show. Marinick declined to say more. Williams is scheduled for trial October the 23rd. I need to put that in my calendar. Darcy Ann, put October the 23rd on your calendar. If they showing that live, I will go live to show that. All right? I will go live to show that. So, Darcy, please, put October the 23rd on your calendar. I'm going to do the same damn thing, but I need you to do it just in case I forget. All right? His trial's on October 23rd. Attorney Warren Brown said that Sean McGreal fractured jaw and rib swelling and ribs, swelling around the eye, and ringing in his ears. God damn. Who he is? Lennox Lewis? Damn. Hold up, y'all. He's a fractured jaw. He got fractured ribs, swelling around his eye, and ringing in his ears from his punches. God damn. Hey, you know what, cops? I tell you what, since I don't know how deadly y'all hands is, if I'm ever getting arrested, I'm turning around. I'm turning around. I'm not going to fight you. I'm just going to turn around. You tell me what to do. I don't want that shit because I'm not a boxer. Now, if I train to be a boxer, then I go a couple of rounds with you. But since I'm not trained as a boxer, fuck that shit. I'm turning around. Do what you got to do. Cuff him here. I will help you cuff me. You give me the motherfucking handcuffs, I'll cuff my goddamn self. Because I don't want no problems. I want no problems. Fuck that shit. You ain't finna Mike Tyson me. You ain't finna Mike Tyson me. Brown said he was pursuing restitution for McGreer, a warehouse worker at Dietz and Watson, and they hoped to avoid a lawsuit. Brown said Williams had taunted and harassed McGreer for months. Oh, wow. So he been fucking with this man for months, according to what the article says. There were obviously some prior contacts, said Marinick, the officer attorney. I can't get into specifics. Williams graduated from the police academy 4 months ago at the top of his class. He served as a class commander and won awards for leadership. He grew up in Baltimore near North Avenue and earned a scholarship to attend Cristo Rey Jesuit High School. He studied for 2 years at McDaniel College in Westminster and played on a lacrosse team. He enlisted in the Marines in 2013. His attorney said in volunteering community, "This is a man who's a spectacular person." His attorney said, "No history of violence during his time as a police officer." Saturday was not the first encounter between Williams and McGreer. In June, Williams tried to cite a woman for allegedly smoking marijuana when McGreer grabbed her hand, rolled a cigar, and tried to run. Williams wrote in charging documents. He wrote that McGreer took a fighting stance and they ended up tussling on the ground. Oh, so y'all got the fighting before. Well, maybe this turned things around. What up, Black Voice? Maybe this turned shit around. Oh, wow. Williams wrote that McGreer tried to hit him and incited the crowd to attack him. Uh-oh. This may be a game changer, people. This may be a game changer. Mr. McGreer stated several times that he would kill this officer. Oh! Oh! This shit is getting interesting. McGreer, whatever the fuck his name is, was charged with assaulting Williams. Excuse me. He stated several times he would kill the officer once he was released from prison. Williams wrote McGreer was charged with assaulting Williams, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. Oh, shit now. Oh, shit now. He is scheduled for trial next week. Brown called Williams' account of that encounter totally inaccurate. He said he expects the charges against his client to be dropped. Outside the courthouse Wednesday, Marinick condemned comments on the cell phone video by leaders of the police union. Union President Lieutenant Gene Ryan called Williams actions another black guy for the department. The union to some extent threw him under the bus, Marinick said. The police union and its leadership is supposed to be representing its members. They're supposed to be talking about their due process. City leaders have expressed concern that the incident will further strain relations between police and public. I agree with that. Mayor Catherine Pugh and interim police commissioner Gary Tuggle have described the video as disturbing. Tuggle spoke to the officers' repeated head strikes. Some people called for protests after the video surfaced, Brown said. The attorney said he was ready to appear publicly to calm tensions. A second officer in the video has been placed on administrative duties while police investigate. His name has not been released. Prosecutors said they would not charge him with a crime. The encounter is the latest blemish for the police department already under court-enforced consent decree mandating sweeping reforms. U.S. Justice Department investigators have accused the department of widespread unconstitutional and discriminatory practices. A police spokesman on Wednesday confirmed the resignation of Officer Spencer P. Moore, a 14-year veteran of the department. Moore was charged with the drug possession and distribution after Baltimore County Police said they saw him making a drug deal in Woodlawn parking lot last month. Online records do not list his attorney. Moore resigned August the 1st. Wow. Kendrick, what up, man? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Kendrick? Glad you make it to the show, bro. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, man. All right, we got 26 likes. Can we get 4 more for 30? Well, y'all heard the article. All I can say is now, ain't no telling where this finna go. There's no telling where this finna go. Because if that man got prior history and he threatened that man, then they may about to play a part. How much of a part it's gonna play, I have no idea. But I believe it's gonna play a part. And y'all heard what it says. They've been physical before. They've been physical before. So like Officer Faulkner said, you know, that's what he heard, and it's true. Him and that man got to fighting like a couple of times before. And he had to arrest him a couple of times. But let me ask y'all something though. Why do we do that? Tell the police, we're gonna kill them because they doing their job. If you out there doing fuck shit, you get arrested for doing fuck shit, why you want to kill the officer for something that you did? He probably resigned because they probably gonna take him off the force anyway for that. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Alright? That's the only thing I can think of. He probably already knew they were gonna give him some disciplinary action. Darcy, I saw you said you put it in your calendar, so thank you. And I'm putting it in my calendar when I get to work, and hopefully we can catch his live trial. Also, the person who y'all seen earlier, the SG person that was in there, they were just coming on the video I did about Michael Dreschka, and they was asking about have anybody seen the online trial, you know. And I was telling them, hey, you know, if you got a link to the trial, please email it to me. You know, I want to see it. I want to go live. And they were just like, you know, no, I don't have anything as we get. You know, I just want to know, will people accept it? Regardless of what it is, will people accept it or will they be outraged? And then I told them, you know, hey, well, come over here right now because I'm live. Y'all saw they showed up. So how about that? You know, the Chris Thorns show make everybody feel welcome. This is the Chris Thorns show. And y'all, the people in the chat room, make people feel welcome too, because I love the fact when y'all see people, y'all speak. All right, I love that. I love the fact. So, and y'all saw what the person said. Hey, you know, I'd be sure to come by more to catch live streams. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have about that. You know, he has been indicted, but at the same time, he has been released. He's not in jail. So, October the 23rd is going to be his trial date. So, I'm going to try to keep up with that, you know, and I also want to keep up with Drexler. Hey, Sylvia, how you doing, honey? Make sure you get that thumbs up, Sylvia. I want to keep up with Drexler. Now I want to see his trial. I want to see that son of a bitch trial. So if anybody get the link to his trial, I will go live. I don't give a fuck how sleep I am. I'm going to go live about his trial because I want to see what's going to happen with that. Because again, like I said, I believe he's going to get time, but he's probably not going to get much time. Because I believe what's going to help him is to stand your ground. That stand your ground probably going to cut him some time, will cut him some slack. Alright? That stand your ground going to cut him some slack. So I'm thinking, he probably get about, just an estimated guess, probably about 3 years or 5 years. You know, he probably get about 3 years or 5 years, you know. Sylvia, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up now. Come on now. Make it 27. Make it 27. Make it 27. There's a YouTube page and web page that shows live tries. I would keep an eye out on there. Well, that's the thing. I don't want to stream nobody else's channel because I get flagged for that. Unless they give me permission to do it, then I'll do it. You know, I don't want to, while they doing live, I don't want to do that. Because they'll turn around and flag me for that shit. But then again, I don't know how they can flag me because if they streaming something that ain't theirs, then I guess it would be fair that I stream their shit. You understand? Ladies and gentlemen, Tamira, my heart goes out to you, love. I know the feeling of losing a loved one, especially somebody who you really love. So salute to you. Hopefully you be well, my love. And you know how to reach me, you want to holler at me. But at the same time, Tamira, I'm in the same boat as you. Tomorrow marks a full year that my grandma passed away. So y'all probably won't see much of me tomorrow. Probably won't be doing no streams or nothing tomorrow, or probably no videos tomorrow. Well, I guess that all depends on how I'm holding up. But tomorrow marks the year that she passed away, you know. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get out there to a gravesite this weekend or something. You know, man, I still can't believe that woman is gone. Shit, can't believe that woman gone. But man, you know. It's just sad, people, you know. It's just sad. One day you're here, the next day you gone. Alright. Yeah. So yeah, Tamira, I know how you feeling, baby. I know exactly how you feeling. You know, because yeah, I may be up in my feelings tomorrow. Who knows? I may be up in my feelings. Anyway, let me get off here before I start getting emotional. Thank y'all for coming to the show. Another great show. Shout out to Officer Faulkner for coming to the show and giving us some insight on that. Always a pleasure to have you on, my guy. And y'all have a good night. And Tamira, I know it's maybe easier said than done, but try to stay strong tonight, baby. Please try to stay strong. And I'm going to try to do the same. But on that though, hey man, Chris Thorns love y'all. I really do. And thanks for all y'all support and all that in between. But other than that though, I'm out.